Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Today is December 14th of 2020. We are on our last week before winter break, and I'm looking to make it a great week. I have a few things that I'm going to run down with you today, and I hope to not talk too long, but I want to give you enough information so you can have a successful start to your week. Hopefully, you had a wonderful weekend. I know I enjoyed seeing snow. I was hoping for a little bit more, but I'll take what I can get. This week, we do have a holiday spirit week, and you can see right here in the stream, every single day is outlined for you on that document. Today happens to be Winter Sports Day. Wear your winter sports gear. Think football, skiing, hockey, ice skating, etc. Whatever you have to participate, please feel free to do so. I'm going to go ahead and click on over here to classwork and notice that I have Monday, December 14th student schedule there for you, as well as historical holiday sweater and a battleship game for fun lunch. For my fifth grade friends, decimal math mystery is still available for you to be working on this week. Let's go through our schedule for today. I will be having a fun lunch today from 12 to 12:30 for whomever can make it, and I found a digital version of Battleship that we can play two on like one person against another person. We'll see how it goes. Give it a try. If you'd like to try it, please join me at 12 o'clock via the class Google Meet link, and we will play some games. Please be sure to review the video, which hopefully you already did. Ha 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 ha. Morning specials will be music and LMC. In class, we will do our class meeting. We'll have a second step lesson and we'll continue on in our book clubs. I'm pretty excited. We should be getting near the end of the books today, tomorrow, Wednesday, I think. It's been a lot of fun reading these exciting books with you. I know the How to Steal a Dog is not necessarily exciting, but it's quite interesting to see what Georgina does. And math will be regularly scheduled at 10:30 today. For your at-home work, fifth grade, we'll do Moby Max, 2 lessons there, as well as Homelink 4.2. Fourth grade math, we'll check into Google Classroom. Reading this week, you will continue to do 20 minutes of at-home reading. There's a new library of holiday books made available to you. It's a great time to be doing your reading for your book club if you are behind on that and making sure you get all the details. Use that time wisely. There is a choice writing prompt board. All you do is click, give it an open, and it will slowly but surely load. And once you get it loaded, take a moment to read through all 9 options. There's just writing stories this week. Be creative. Some of our classmates were creative last week and wrote really fun stories about the panda bears and different things. One time we had it raining or snowing marshmallows. Now we can have a story about the day it rained candy canes. That sounds a little bit dangerous. If you were stuck in a snow globe, what do you see? How do you feel? What do you smell? What do you taste? What do you hear? Right? A funny story about a snowman that goes sledding. Those are just 3 of the options that are on this board. Take a moment to read through each of them. You are to do one a day for the week, and we will have an author share later on this week. Make it fun, make it good. Also, something new is you'll see here, please contribute poll ideas and quotes for class meetings. If you click on this link, it'll take you to a Google form. And what I am looking for is for people to submit different ideas for quote of the day. So you might Google different good quotes about and find a quote that you can type there and be sure to include the author or who said the quote, the person who we can credit for that quote. And another thing that I'd like you to submit are different questions for the would you rather, this or that's. Instead of me having to find them all on my own, maybe a little bit of help from you. And who knows, yours could be in one of the upcoming class meetings. That will be available for you to do all week. I'm going to come back to the social studies assignment in a second. SEL journal this week. You are on week 3. Today is Monday of week 3. And I'm sorry, I have so many packets over here. And week 3's focus is recognizing feelings. Today's prompt, let's expand your emotional vocabulary. Being able to recognize and name our emotions can help us cope with those emotions. List as many emotions as you can, then talk with a partner and add to your list. You don't need to talk to a partner and add to your list, but you could talk to somebody else at home maybe and see if they have any other ideas. We will continue on with our SEL learning through our class meeting and our second step lesson. For science daily, if you do not have science as a special, you are to check the Google Classroom to ensure that you are keeping up on your assignments. And if you do not have PE as a special, then you would do the structured activity in your Google Classroom for PE. Afternoon specials, 1 to 1:30 is music, 2 to 2:30 is PE. All right, friends. So let's go back to the social studies. On the page right now, it says select a topic and start researching for a theme or design for your historical holiday sweater. I'm sure you've all heard about ugly sweaters. And that's where this assignment comes from. You will be choosing either a person or a time period in history to design a holiday ugly sweater. And there's going to be a couple of different materials to help you, and they will be posted in Google Classroom, one of which is the assignment actually that you would complete. And when you open it up, excuse me, I had some good pizza for lunch. It has an instructions page as well as some documents to help organize your thinking and work through the assignment. You'll see that it says historical era or historical figure. The best way to review the assignment is in presentation mode. Once in presentation mode, you can read a little bit better about what you need to do. You either do option 1, which is historical era, which is a time period, or you choose to do option 2, which represents a historical figure. One or the other. If you want to do both, you are more than welcome to do both, but the expectation is that you do one. You are to choose which sweater option you would like to design using the corresponding holiday sweater brainstorming worksheet and respond to the prompts. These prompts will help you brainstorm ideas for your sweater. Now you are ready to design your sweater. You will use the sweater page. You will insert text boxes, images, etc. When you've completed your design, you would turn it in after you describe the colors, words, and images that you included in your sweater to represent that historical figure and era. And so what that means is if I choose to do the historical era, I'll put it back into presentation mode. Let's say I want to do American Revolution. What is that time period known for? So I would answer the question, what is this historical era known for? The American Revolution is known for the colonies getting independence from Great Britain. What important events happened during the historical era? What pictures could you use to draw and symbolize these events? Well, we know that there was the Tea Party. We know that there was the Stamp Act. Think about everything that we learned about the American Revolution if you choose to do that as your historical era. What words or quotes could represent this historical era? Give me liberty, give me freedom, things like that. What colors and patterns? I would say red, whites, and blues for sure. One of those tri-point hats, all different ideas that I could use in my brainstorming. After I complete my brainstorming, I go down to the historical sweater, and this is where I'm going to edit and find images to put onto the sweater. And it doesn't have to be pretty, but it needs to make sense for that historical era. If I'd rather do a historical figure, I'm going to use slide 3 and answer the questions there. Why is this person famous? And again, it's not a famous person right now, a historical figure. So, for example, it could be Abraham Lincoln. It could be a president that you recently studied for a different assignment. What important events happened in this person's life? What pictures could you draw to symbolize these events? What words or quotes could represent this person? What colors and patterns could represent this person? Once I've done my research and I have enough information, I would go back to the slide set, and on slide five, I would design my holiday sweater. I would insert text boxes. See how I just insert a text box there, and I could type words. I could insert an image by searching the web and put it on there. Let's find eagle, and then one will come up. Ooh, okay, and you find it and you insert it. I'm hoping you know how to utilize your skills in slides to continue to make this. Then the very last thing you need to do is to describe your sweater and explain how the colors, words, and images represent the historical figure or era. You would do that here by entering a text box and typing your information. I chose to create this holiday sweater about because I learned that, etc. If you have any questions about this assignment, you can ask during class. Again, this is something that you will work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and turn it in on Friday. Or if you get it done sooner, you can turn it in then. That, in a nutshell, friends, is your assignments for today and for the week. Some things that are coming up this week. Hopefully, I'll have time for another fun lunch later on this week. I'm not sure right now what day it will be, but hopefully we can do that. And before you know it, your winter break will be here and we will be off of school for 2 weeks. So you've heard me say it before, work hard so we can play hard. Let's earn those 2 weeks of winter break and come in with a positive attitude. Do your personal best to do all your work. Stay focused on the task at hand and let's keep learning together. I hope you had, like I said, a great weekend and I'm looking forward to today. Take it easy and I'll see you soon.